or because I'm getting echo, so everybody else is probably getting echo.
Still?
Check. Yes.
Let me go grab my AirPods. I'm gonna end this and we'll do
It's fine. I can talk to people. Turn on some retouch so I don't look so fucking ugly. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna be a goblin for this.
Is the echo gone now?
Huh?
Is the echo gone now?
Check.
Check.
It's still there, but it's very much background. The real goblin grounds here. Alright, now I just gotta get all those people back in the room. Maybe my goblin face will attract some people.
Well, there's someone in here right now.
Yo, welcome back. We figured it out, I think. Is there an echo for you guys? Because I still hear an echo.
Something has changed.
Yes, my perfectly smooth skin has transformed from years of drinking. Alright, I'm just leaving that on. Yeah, so there is a little echo. They hear that too. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Old man.
All right, so I'm gonna get back to packing orders.
And I'll be here. Here, I'll take off. I won't be a goblin. Don't
You
want to be intense.
you like the Asari on.
I'll just be redhead. I'm like a 2-year-old playing with filters. Right. No filter. There we go. Homework ate your dog, bro. What are you in Hogwarts? Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out.
We are, when I say we, I mean him. He's packing free orders of Harmless Offering cards. So if you like Magic the Gathering and you also like free stuff, go to harmlessoffering.com.
And don't forget to subscribe because that helps out a ton with being reaching more people and being able to get more cards to people. We are on order 5,438.
That's how many Magic cards we've given away. And I have scanned way more than 5,000 cards. I have, we'll turn this a little bit. We got a table there with probably 30,000 Magic cards that I have scanned.
Yeah, I
don't know how we're going to give them away. We're going to figure it out over time, but
we're going to have to do another like con or something.
I still like the idea of you and me building a pauper deck out of that and doing pauper deck giveaways. Like do a live event where we just each build a popper deck, build something cool, because most of those are commons and uncommons. We try to get the rares and mythics up on the site as soon as possible because that's obviously what people are looking the most for. But there's a lot of really good common cards. I mean, we've got a stack of soul rings and arcane signets and things like that we got from a recent donation. So we're going to try to get
The
those up on the
donations
site.
recently have been kind of wild.
And anything you donate goes right in the bank. So we try to prioritize the smaller size donations. We try to sort out the rare and mythic cards and get those into drops at a sustainable pace. We've been dropping somewhere between 500 and 1,000 cards a drop every 2 to 3 weeks. It's been tough
But
to
it's
keep
just,
up with the orders, so we may have to revisit maybe smaller orders with more rare and mythics versus
yeah.
bulk. Um,
Because there's also just still a bunch of bulk that we haven't given away yet.
so we're trying to think of ideas for that, but it's two people, and we are trying to work through over 50,000 magic cards that were donated. We don't keep any of the donations. We don't sell anything unless you tell us you want us to. Entire
Yeah, it's
page
just
of Reliquary Tower. Oh, I need some extra Reliquary Towers. It's a good card.
because nobody likes discarding their hands.
No, it's just why not include it? It's a auto include in most decks unless you're in a discard deck.
Bot bashing. I will say having everything be in a order of like just one set in a box is very nice.
Yeah,
So
so
this is our
we've had to be
this
creative
is
about how we organize our stuff because originally we had it sorted by color, then loose alpha. Um, but we found it's been easier to sort by set first and then color within set. Just because based on how many donations we get, that creates smaller groups to search through. Because most of the time spent shipping orders is finding the cards.
yes. And like every once in a while, so like you'll see it on the site that there is a there's a little asterisk that sometimes you'll get a either a different printing of a card or a card will be missing, and that's just because sometimes like we'll misscan something or something like that. We do the best we can though.
Set color rarity. That's a good one. We just bought these. I'm gonna go find one. So this is a bad example, but it's rare. We just bought these dividers, which this is just forest. So, but we have these dividers that divide by set, which has been huge for us. Makes sorting a lot simpler. They also the people we got it from, they sell by set and rarity. So it's like I think $700 if you wanted all of them.
Yeah, which
Definitely worthwhile. We'll have to find them and tag them because it was they're very responsive, good quality, thick stock.
yeah, it's not cheap paper.
Well, that's what we
But
ordered. We ordered about 1,000 of those. So speaking of deck building, my new pet deck is my Eldrazi deck because friends are not something I enjoy. I just ordered my Zuladoc, who's going to be my commander. Currently, I have Kozilek as my commander. Thank
you
you.
say you've decided to make the
Yep. So Zuladoc's going to be the commander. I also got Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre. So those two are going in. And thanks for the compliment on the man cave. That's my it's my drum set, my electronic drum set. Over there is all the beers that I drink to cope with life, and in my computer. So I work down here sometimes too. And then over there is all Harmless's magic cards, some more magic cards.
Your magic cards, if we, you the watchers, magic cards, if just take some
Yeah.
time to get. See,
So
case in point,
I have a whole separation. So I have my magic cards on my desk. I keep those separate from the Harmless collection. It is, and this is one room. So this is my music and game room for
that
Magic, and then
that
next
has turned
door,
into the card bank.
yeah, the Harmless Card Bank room. And then next door, I have like an 85-inch TV for video gaming. I have a whole bunch, two closets full of board games. Got a good setup here. BattleTech, hell yeah, man. I wish we could get rid of this echo.
Let's see if this will work.
Is that better?
You sound weird, but the echo's gone.
Let's try this one more time.
I think your mic was picking up me.
Is that better?
Check, 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 check. No,
One,
the
two.
echo's back.
Yeah, that's the.
So your mic is picking up probably me through the headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Talk.
Ayo.
All right. Well, sound quality is a little lower, but quality of life is a little higher for our four watchers.
Hey.
Our enigmatic group watching two old fogies talk about magic cards.
Are any of you guys going to Vegas? I was gonna try and go, but that did not happen.
I wish I was going to Vegas. A lot of good creators going to Vegas, though. A lot of folks we know. So make sure you go check out. Tron is Bad will be there. T Beard is going to be there, I believe.
Yes, he is.
I don't know if Black Vault Gaming is going to be there.
Black Vault Gaming.
So a lot of good creators. If you like Magic, we're the place to get free Magic cards and have a good time. Lots of other great creators. Our mission is about building community, so we support all the other creators. Our focus is to make this game more fun and more accessible.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't take Magic seriously?
Wait, you don't mean you don't spend 80 hours a week?
You don't want to scan 50,000 Magic cards for Harmless Offering?
For no.
It's okay. I'm related to him, so I don't have a choice.
He's stuck with me anyway.
Yeah. I saw what he was doing, and I was like, oh my god, Harmless. I was like, how do you enter these into your website? And he's like, well, I click on this link and I type in every single card. And I was like, I want to die. I can't even hear this. And so I built a API through Scryfall to automatically load things. It's not perfect, but I'm able to get.
Mostly works.
I'm
works
able
better
to get.
Than what I was doing.
I can get 1,000 cards loaded in under an hour. So it's working out. It's relatively accurate. The biggest challenge of a project like this is most apps and resources are not built for giveaways, right? There's very few resources that are built to be able to give things away. Everybody wants a cut of the profit, a percentage of the sales.
We're like,
right, yeah, you can have 1% of zero. Thank you. So Shopify has worked out pretty well. They take essentially.
You hate
it. I don't love it, but it is the best of the options available to us. They charge kind of a fixed per order fee in addition to the monthly membership fee, and we can load everything in there. And we've been able to use a combination of apps to make this work. So I think it's pretty smooth now versus what it was to the old process.
Yeah.
My Magic cards are worth more than my car. My 2013 Honda Accord agrees.
My 2003 Toyota Corolla.
2003. Oh God.
Well, that's after my 2008 Aveo died. After my
And you're like,
2010
you know what I need right
Xterra.
now? A downgrade. That's what I need.
I need a car that gets me to work.
So, I mean, I can't lie. I just drive the 2013 because I'm cheap, but
Yeah, it just means you have more money for Magic cards.
exactly. My credit card agrees.
Oh, Turbo
Yeah,
Granny is coming at.
I'm pretty sure that my pulls from Secrets of Strixhaven alone are worth more than my car. You're not kidding. You're not kidding, Archaonic. Oh man, I pretty much skipped the Turtles set, which killed me
Yeah,
because I did like watching the Turtles, but it's a bummer because Turtles actually ended up being a pretty good set in terms of card quality. Um, but I spent an arm and a leg on Final Fantasy.
yeah. I mean, that's what got you back in. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fanboy, so I spent a lot on Final Fantasy, and then I've been kind of doing like a set booster per set. Um, but I've bought a bunch of Secrets of Strixhaven. I gotta say, Secrets of
it's
Strixhaven has
such a good
been
set.
probably it's definitely a contender for set of the year for me. I'm sure Hobbit's going to be insane. I haven't felt as strongly about the spoilers that have come out of Fractured Reality.
What spoilers have come out for that already?
They dropped probably like 6 or 8 planeswalkers. We're fine, but like most people don't play a ton of planeswalkers, at least in
Yeah,
Commander.
it's gonna be interesting. Uh, what happens? Because I think Mike, you weren't around for this, but there was a set called Planar Chaos where they just like screwed with the color pie and like it. I'm hoping that's what Reality Fracture is like, even though it's gonna probably break the game in half. That's where we got Mana Tithe and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like with Final Fantasy for Commander, the commanders are good. The cards to go into commander decks are less good. I mean, Ishtola, Cloud. I've got a Choco deck and a VV deck. Um, so I've got 5 commander decks, and 3 of them are Final Fantasy themed. But I had to
Yeah.
fill them out with a lot of others. I am going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
All right. Take
Take
headphones
headphones
off.
off.
What is
What
that
is that
noise?
noise?
Hold on.
Hold on.
There you are.
You hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's weird. It's not connecting to my AirPods.
Disconnect.
I can hear you, but the audio is coming through my phone.
Swipe
Swipe
down
down
from
from
the
top.
yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
think
it
it
switched your
switched your
phone.
phone. What'd you say?
I
I
think it
think it
switched your
switched your
swipe
swipe
down from
down
the
from the
top
top
right in
right in
your
your
control
control
center.
center. Hello.
There you go. That's better.
There we go.
We're so good at technology.
Oh, Planeswalkers are chaotic. Yeah, I mean, I do want to build a Super Friends deck. I have a bunch of Planeswalkers. Um, I bought one pre-con Super Friends deck, and it actually did really well, like with casual decks.
But you don't play casual tables.
I mean, I don't think honestly, my Magic hot take is there are no casual tables unless you're like agreeing with friends to be casual on purpose. But if you go in public, anything below high tier bracket 3 is gonna just get smoked. You're gonna have infinite combos turn 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So I have very few infinite combos in my decks. I think I only have 2.
In VV.
Yeah. So the VV and I forget the name of the card.
One blue. I can curiosity.
No. Yeah, I'm not either archaonic. So my favorite archetype is green. I like being able to build up just a big creature board state, and I'd love to get to turn 10, have some competition, a little bit of removal. I just find that to be a little more fun.
Yeah. I wish we
Uh,
could do something like that.
And then Harmless plays Turbo Granny.
I played Turbo Granny at CEDH tables.
Yeah. And by CEDH tables, he means the table with me. That's where he tests out.
Yo,
And I,
what my deck was not a CDH list when we played against it.
well,
It was a high 4.
and
I was playing
I
and
smoked it with Vivi.
yes.
So I'm kind of trying to have like I want to have like 2 really good decks with different play styles. So I have my pet deck, which is a Bant Choco Commander landfall deck. Has a lot of expensive cards in it, nothing infinite, but it's fun to play. It doesn't usually win. Hey, Minnie's Wolf, what's up?
Yo, Swole. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in.
So I love playing Choco, but again, like 1 or 2 board wipes and it just falls apart.
Yeah, that's one of the
Seeker,
things. Seeker. Yes, Choco Seeker Paradise.
yes.
You don't know the name of your own commander? What
Oh,
kind
I
of
was
magic dad are you
I was like, that looks familiar. Where have I seen that before?
on your super fancy Chocobo?
It is a very fancy chocobo. So I
Show it
because
off,
I
show it off.
because I'm obsessed with Final Fantasy, I bought a bunch of the chocobo bundles.
The amazing thing is that I still exist, that I still even exist because when we were kids, I deleted Father of Nerds 99-hour uh
Final Fantasy 7
Final
save.
Fantasy 7 save. I earned the beating I got for that one.
Ooh, just
Yeah, let's go. English or Japanese? Gotta tell away with machines. Try and open the link again. There you are.
Here I am. Oh, green screen.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Oh yeah, mini swole. So my two best pulls that, well, not, I shouldn't say, I have three epic pulls. So my chase card has been this Force of Will. I would love the Japanese silver foil, obviously, but I will take a Force of Will. I needed one for VV. Probably the next best card that I got is silver foil Wrath of God.
Isn't that Armageddon?
Or Armageddon, sorry, not Wrath of God. And then
I wish it was Wrath of God. That would be awesome.
it would be awesome. And then I did not the serialized version, but I got a full art foil Emeritus of Ideation, which is a great pull.
The price on that's gone down though.
That's fine. I just like the card.
Yeah.
I don't care about the price because I'm not. I'm like, yes, I just made $100 in my mind.
That's why I have the bank, because we all know we're not selling our cards.
Nope.
I have value.
So, true story. Probably the early days of the bank were all of my old cards.
Yes. And
So
then you did get a bunch of them back though.
I did, but yeah. So I had probably, I don't know, 20,000 cards from
Like
Scourge,
96.
Scourge, and before were the sets that I played before this. So I had a ton of 8th edition cards and a good amount of Mercadian Masks, Scourge, and some stuff around that time frame. So I got out of Magic and donated most of them to the Harmless Card Bank, and that's kind of where. Ooh. We having performance issues?
No, I was sharing a post.
Oh, okay. Who's your next commander build, Mini Swole? Getting like a little tapping sound. I don't know if you're hearing that. Bilbo Abzan life gain. Nice.
Oh my, a man after my own heart.
Truly. You're going to be excited for The Hobbit later this year.
I'm still hoping I'll be able to get ambassador for that set. If there was a set that I wanted an ambassador for, that was it.
Honestly, I kind of want to. I've been thinking about what deck I want to build. I kind of want to build an Orzhov deck. You got Bilbo from the bank. Hell yeah. Well, I guarantee you there will be a bunch of Hobbit going into the bank when the time comes.
Because we all know that even though I'm not going to need it, any of it, I'm going to buy way too much Hobbit. Because
Let's make a plan now to buy a collector box for the bank. Let's figure it out.
yeah, I'm going to have to pre-order that immediately.
Yeah,
Quite
right now.
hopeless. Yeah, once that goes up at most X, I'm gonna congratulations are at Chaotic. Um once that goes up for pre-order, I'm pre-ordering immediately.
Got to save up. Hopefully, I get a good bonus sometime. And I can buy a bunch of it because I know my partner is going to want to play with Hobbit cards. So they play a Bilbo Sam Precon right now, and I'd love to be able. They really want to stay in the Lord of the Rings theme, so I'm hoping to build out a upgrade for them for that deck, so that I'm not just smashing them with my decks.
But that is like I would say their deck is like the best one to play against your Choco deck, though.
It's beat me a few times actually. It almost beat my um,
Oh,
Eldrazi deck. But once I switch out my Eldrazi for Zuladoc, I think it's all over for everyone. And I also have the Chimil Inner Sun, so
oh, that's gross.
no more blue nonsense in my face. Yeah, the precons have been pretty good. So I only got one of the precons for the Lorwyn Eclipse set. I got the Blight one, and it didn't really. I played it a lot on Arena. It didn't really do very well. I think it needed a little more upgrade. I think that the Elemental set did a little bit better.
Yeah, the mana base for that one was really good too.
Yeah, the
I
TNM.
just want them to. I want them to do fewer five. I want more. I really want more monocolored commander decks.
Yeah, the teenage. So I played a few games at my LGS against one of the TMNT precons. It was like lightly upgraded, and it was just demolishing us with mutagen tokens going crazy. It was wild. And my least favorite deck to play against on Arena is Raph and Mikey. Don't be bringing that. And I say that as someone who's about to put Zuladoc in my Cascade is for losers. That's why I'm doing it double with Eldrazi.
I want to be the problem.
Yeah, let me beat you. There's so many board wipes now. So that's the problem with my favorite deck to play is Choco. It's just fun. I just like Choco Landfall. The bird theme is fun. I've been tossing in. I added a Wan Sui Tong from Avatar. So just like I just look through the new sets and I'm like, if there's a cool new bird, and I figure out if I can swap something out.
It's too bad that really powerful one that you have that in Secret of Strixhaven really doesn't work super well in Choco.
Yeah, that's
The Edge
the
spell one.
yeah. I think that's this bad boy, the Skyroach Conductor.
Yeah.
Skycoach. So it's not horrible because it's a 3-drop. There are a couple of cards that would work really well with a flicker effect, like the Aven. There's an Aven Mind Trapper or something like that, which acts as a counter.
Do you have an Aven Mind Sensor in Choco?
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's 2 white and they're colorless, right?
Yeah, that what stops your opponents from searching more than the top four.
Oh no, I don't. No, that's not the one. But I have another Aven that it's the one that counters a spell and makes it plotted.
Oh yeah.
So it's only a 1
I
turn
see.
delay, but that's probably the best card in the deck for flickering. Raga Draga. I don't know what that is. Harmless probably does.
It's a red green card.
Oh. Gruul Smash. I have so many cards to sort. I feel like every time I get ahead of it, I buy more cards.
There is no getting ahead of it. You just exist.
Yeah, I just every time I build a deck, I'm like, do I have 7 to 8 hours to go through my cards? What's this? Oh, Ragged Drag. Core Guts. Yep.
Where's this goddamn card?
Archaonic. Yeah. So Ygro would be fun for their Hobbit deck, but they were like, I want strictly Lord of the Rings. They won't add anything. So I've had a few upgrades. I need to get a few more cards like Last March of the Ents and some stuff like that to throw in there. But they're really looking for Hobbit themed. My partner
I think
is a true Hobbit. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
not to mention, they are thematic to the core.
Yes. So they weren't a real big Magic player, and they kind of were like, "Yeah, I'll play just so we have something to do together sometime." So, so I'm trying to make it so that I can play some of my more challenging decks against them. Um, so right now, I think the only upgrade we had is we swapped out a Forest for the Shire because we pulled a full art foil Shire, which was perfect thematically.
I might have a Last March of the Ants. Hold on. I made a fantastic financial decision, and the all of the scene boxes were on sale for $50 off. So I bought all of
Oh,
them. Uh, so and because I needed the legless quick reflexes, it's only in those scene boxes.
got it.
So
See, I'm the opposite. I don't care about the theme. I just want it to be
good.
brutally efficient. But that's because I don't play with it. Like, I don't need that to play with Harmless, except for when I'm playing against a Loro, you horrible, horrible asshole. Yeah, don't let Harmless fool you. He's like, casual magic, guys. Anyways, let me stomp you with my bracket 4.
What you mean you don't like it when
You
oh
crater
no,
hoof
it was
me?
an Entis restoration, not a
Wait, there's a Monster
uh,
Hunter secret lair? How am I just learning this? I love Monster Hunter.
I don't I think that if there is I'm
So we gotta. So
every
if you
every
if you
time I
guys hang on. Um, so just to the comment about playing against that Brigid list, I'm assuming you're talking about Harmless's. So we actually have a Discord. If you go over to Harmless's profile and you go to his Patreon, you can get a link to the Discord. I'll be honest, we're not super active there, but there is a good community of people there who interact and talk. So if you go to the Patreon and join for free, you can get a link to the Discord. You don't have to pay if you don't want to. But we would love if you joined as a paid patron. And reminder, if you join as a core patron, we will add a play booster pack to the Harmless card bank. Anyways, sales aside, if you go to the Discord, we do have Spell Table on there. We haven't spent the time to like actually get a schedule for Spell Table, but we got to do it. We
I
got to
work
do
in
it.
retail.
Yeah, but we got to plan a day, like a Saturday or a Thursday night, because we do have Spell Table on there. We've just not done anything with it yet. So that might be a chance to play against Brigid and Eldrazi, because that's what I'm playing against Brigid. Because that's all I want to do is annihilate Brigid.
You want to annihilate old ladies.
That's right. All I want to do see your perfect board skate of 30 creatures and all is dust it into the ground.
Into the world.
Thanks, Mini Swole, for being a paid patron. I hope you all have enjoyed we've made some changes in the last 3 months to Patreon benefits. One of the things that Harmless and I have been talking about is how can we make it more beneficial for members to be a patron. So we've added some additional cards you can pull from the card bank previews. Higher tiers will get free merchandise, t-shirts, playmats, things like that. But at the $10 tier, you can get, I think, up to 9 cards a month. You get 2 extra bulk cards. And then at $20 a month, you can get an additional rare or mythic card per month. And we're always looking for ideas. So if you think there's something that could work, we're trying to add value for you all. Originally, it was a little tough because we're trying to have a not pay to win environment, but definitely recognized for those of you willing to contribute financially, we got to create some value for you. So we've been trying to do that. I hope you appreciate it. And if you have ideas, send us a message. How many orders you got left, Harmless? 700?
No. I think including the ones I've gotten today, I'm getting close to being below 100.
Nice.
Doing what I can. School
So,
vacation week was rough.
well, we've got. So I'm pretty. I don't. Did we preview the next drop? I'm not sure if we. I think we did.
Did.
The next drop is going to be insane. So if you're not a paid patron, if you sign up on Patreon, Harmless Offering Patreon, at $1 a month or more, you get a preview of the upcoming drop. Thanks for stopping by, Mini Swole. Thank you. Got to get those kids to bed. But if you are not a patron, you can get a preview of the upcoming drop for as little as $1 a month. You can also just purchase access to that post for $3, which is the minimum that Patreon will allow us to charge. But there is I think it's like some $900 in value being dropped in the card bank.
Yeah.
That
was all from donations.
All a donation.
And that was all one guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was all one guy. So just a reminder, if you donate to the bank, whatever the value is, we will give it away. If you donate us a Black Lotus, it's going in the bank. It'll hurt my soul a little bit, but it'll go in the bank. So there's a really good drop coming. I think next Saturday.
A couple more, another week.
2 weeks.
My birthday. I'm not.
Oh, that's true. So 2 weeks, there's going to be a really good drop. A lot of rare cards. It's mostly rares. So go check it out. Go to harmlessoffering.com. Go to patreon.com/harmless.
Offering. Patreon.com/harmless offering. Where is this? But I think I'm about ready to wrap up so I can knock out a few more orders quickly. Well, friends, it's been good hanging out. I will see you guys later because I've been live for like 3 hours now. My ass is starting.
All right.
I'll
Cheers,
see you guys
everybody.
later. Deuces.